students, welcome back. This is Teacher Whitney. I hope all of you are fit and fine. Here I am before you with another maths video. A new maths video and an interesting concept. Now before we move on to our new topic for today, let us take a recap or let us see what we have learned in our previous maths videos. So students, in your previous maths videos, you have learned about family of ones, family of tens and place value. So students, here as you can see, we have the family of ones. And you know, in the family of ones, we have numbers 1 to 9. Here you can see numbers 1 to 9 which are there in the family of ones. So here I have put up a chart and wherein you can see some squares, wherein these squares show one number. Each square shows one number. Now before we move on to this, we know that the numbers from 1 to 9 are one digit numbers or single digit number, which means there is only one number. So the numbers that are from 1 to 9 are placed in the ones column of this place value chart. I repeat, single digit numbers or just one number. For example, in the family of ones, we have single digit numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are one digit numbers. So one digit numbers will always go in the family of ones. And ones we can write as O, which shows us place value as ones. So here we have 1. 1 which means 1 ones, and here you can see just one square, which means it is showing just one number. Next we have 2, which gives us 2 ones. As you can see here, there are 2 squares. Next we have 3, which will give us 3 ones. And here you can see 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Next we have number 4. 4 will give us 4 ones. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next we have number 5. Number 5 will give us 5 ones. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Number 6, which will give us 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have number 7, which will give us 7 ones. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next number we have is 8. 8 will give us 8 ones. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And the last number in the family of ones that we have is number 9, which will give us 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this shows you only one number. 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 1, 2. So hence we know that the numbers, single digit numbers, always go to the ones place value in the place value chart. Students, in your previous maths video, you have learned about the place values. That is ones, we write O for ones, and you have learned tens, we write T for tens. Now here I have a question for you. You have to write the numbers 0 to 9 in the proper column of the place value chart. I repeat, I have said number 0 to 9. And when we say number 0 to 9, it belongs to the family of ones. And they are single digit numbers or one digit numbers. So the numbers which are the numbers from 1 to 9 are always placed in the ones column. So now you can see 2 columns. You can see ones as well you can see tens. But you should know in which column you have to write the numbers 0 to 9. As you can see, I have already written the number 0 in the ones column. Now what we have to do, we have to write the remaining numbers 1 to 9 in the ones column. And why in the ones column? Because all single digit numbers or one digit number should be written in the place value of ones. So let us write, we have 0, then we have 1, then we have 2, next we have is 3, then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally the last number in the family of ones is 9. So here we can see clearly that the numbers, single digit numbers or one digit numbers are always written in the place value of ones. So there will be nothing in the place value of 10. So we will put a dash. So the numbers from 1 to 9 are placed in the ones column of the place value chart. Students, that was about the family of ones. Now we will move on to family of tens. In the family of tens, the first number that we have is the number 10. So here you can see the number 10 has 2 digits, means it has 2 numbers, 1 and 2. So 2-digit numbers occupy the ones and tens column, the ones as well as the tens column. Now let us write the place value for this number, since we have said that the 2-digit numbers occupy ones and tens column. So whenever we are writing the place values, we have always start writing from our right hand side. For now this is my right hand side. So first we will write the number which is on the right. This number 0 will get the place value of ones, and the next number will get the place value of tens. So we write ones, O for ones and T for tens. So here we can see that the 2-digit number is placed ones, 0 is placed in the ones column and 1 is placed in the tens column. So let us write here 0 is placed in the ones column and 1 is placed in the tens column. So let us write 1 here. So number 10 has 1, 10 and 0, 1. So number 10 we can write number 10 has 1, 10 and 0 ones. And we can also write it as 10 is equal to 110 plus 0 ones, which will be 10 is equal to 110 will give you 10 plus 0 ones will give you 0. So 10 can also be written as 10 plus 0. 10 shows 110 as you can see here, and 0 will show you 0 ones. So students, now that you know how to group the numbers in ones and tens, that is you name the group the numbers in ones and tens, let us move on to the main part, that is writing the numbers in expanded form. Now here you can see a strip, and in this strip there are 10 rectangles. So this strip contains or consists of 10 rectangles, which makes this as 10. I repeat, since this one strip is divided into 10 rectangles, it has 10 rectangles. So this one strip is known as, or can be called as 10. So here as you can see, we have ones and tens. So the first example which we are going to take over here is this one. Here you have only tens, and we cannot see anything in the place value of ones. So when you see that there is nothing in the place value of ones, but you can see only 110. So it can be said as 110 plus how many ones? We don't have any ones in the ones place. So we will write it as 0 ones. which will give us the number 10. Let us move on to the second example. Here we again have, in the tens place, we have a strip of 10 which will be counted as 110, and in the ones place we have 2 squares. Each square shows one number. So how can we read it? 10 plus 2, or we can also say it as 10, 11, 12. So we get the number 12. But how do we get the number 12? See which number is there in the tens place. We have 110 plus how many 2's do we have in the ones place? We have 2 ones, which will give the number 12. 110 plus 2 gives us 12, or we can also read it as 10, 11, 12. So now we move on to the third example. We can see one strip of 10 which will be called as 110, and we have how many numbers or how many squares in the ones place? We have 3. So this can be read as 10 plus 3, or we can also say as 10, 11, 12, 13. So now we have to write how many tens in the tens place and how many ones in the ones place. So we have 110 and 3 ones. So it will be read as 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we move on to the example 4, wherein once again we have 110, and how many ones or how many squares in the ones place? 1, 2, 3 and 4, which will be written as 110 plus 4 ones. So which number does it give us? 10 plus 4 gives us 14, or we can also read as 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 110 plus 4 ones will give us the number 14. Here we have a question. Write numbers in the expanded form. First number we have is 16. And how do you write this number in expanded form? To write a number in expanded form, you should know to write the place values. And how do we write the place value? We start from the right hand side. So the first number that we have, we place it in the ones place, and then we move on to the next number that will be placed in the tens place. So here, as per what I have told you, two digit number occupies the ones and tens column. So this 2-digit number has occupied the ones column as well as the tens column. So the next step what we are going to write is, we are going to write how many tens and how many ones that we have in this number. So here you can see we have only 110. So let us write 110 plus how many ones do we have? We have 6 ones. So 6 ones, which can be also written as 1/10 means the number 10 plus 6 ones means the number 6. So here what we can see is nothing but the expanded form of this number 16. Now let's move on to the second example. Let us take the number 20. Now once again this is a 2-digit number. So for a 2-digit number, again it occupies the ones place as well as the tens place. We start from the right hand side. So the first number we will place it in ones place, and the next number in the tens place. So next what we have to do is write how many tens are there and how many ones. So here in the tens place we have 2. So it should be written as 2 tens plus how many ones do we have? 0 ones. 0 ones, which can be also written as 2 tens, can be also written as 20 plus 0 ones will be 0. So 20 plus 0 is the expanded form of the number 20. The next example is number 14. So let us write the place values. 4 will go in the ones place since it's the first number from our right hand side, and the next is number 1 which will go to the tens place. So now let us write the expanded form of this number. We have 1 10 plus how many ones do we have in the ones place? We have 4 ones, which can be also written as 1 10 number, which gives us 10 plus 4 ones will give us 4. So here we have the expanded form of the number 14. Next example, we have number 18. So once again for the expanded form, we write the place values ones. The next number we have is tens. So let us write. We have 1 10 and we have how many ones in the ones place? We have 8 ones. So we will write 8 ones, which will give us the number 10 plus 8, which is also 10 plus 8 is 18. So this is the expanded form of the number 18. Students, here you can see the house of ones and tens. In the house of ones and tens, we have the place values ones and place value tens. Now here in this example, you can see 0 in ones place and 1 10 in one number in the tens place. Now this number gives you the number 10, and how do we get that number? Here I have some stores. Now let us count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So this forms a bundle of tens. So students, as you know, when we have 1 10 in the 10th place and we have 0 ones in the ones place, we get the number 10. So here we have a bundle of 10, which will give us 1 10. Now here I will change a number in the ones place. Now students, here you can see we have 5 ones in the ones place and we have 1 10 in the tens place, that is 5 ones. So we will use these green stores for the place value of ones. Here we can see how many ones? 5 ones. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So here we have 5 ones and we have 1 tens. Now how do we know what is the number that we get when we have one number in the tens place and 5 in the ones place? Let us count. This is a bundle of 10. So we can say is 10 plus 1 2 3 4 5. So 10 plus 5 we get as 15, or we can also read it as 10 11 12 13 14 15. So 10 and 5 gives us 15. So when we have 1 in the 10th place, that is 110 plus 5 ones will give us the number 15, which will be 110 will be 10 plus 5 ones will give you 5. So the number that we have is 15. So that was about the number 15. Now I have once again changed the number in the ones place. So now I have the number 7 in ones place. Now let us once again find out which is this number. We have number 1 in the tens place. So here I have a bundle of 10 straws which make it 110. So let's keep it aside, and we have 7 number in the ones place. So here we take the straws which we use for ones place. Which number do we have in the ones place? We have number 7. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So how do we count this number? How do we read this number? We can say it as 10 plus 7, which is 17, or we can also read it as 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we will write this number as, we have number 1 in the tens place, so we write it as 1, 10 plus we have the number 7 in the ones place, so we write 7 ones, which will give us 110, which means number 10, and 7 ones means we have the number 7. So this is the expanded form of the number 17. So first we had the number 1 in tens place and 0 in ones place. So now I will change the number in the tens place. So here you can see we have number 2 in the tens place and 0 in the ones place. Now here we already have a bundle of 10 straws which make it 110. Now we need to have 2 tens, and how do we do it? Let's count. We already have 10, so we need another bundle of 10 to make it 2 tens. So let us count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we have a bundle of 10, which makes it 110 plus 110 will give us 2 tens. So here we have 2 tens and 0 ones, so which will make the number 20. So we have 110 plus 110, which will give us the number 20. So 10 plus 10 gives us 20. Now let's change a number in the ones place. So now in the ones place we have number 5, and in tens place we have number 2. Here we already have 2 tens. We have 2 bundles of tens. We need to have 5 ones. So let us use our straws that we use for ones place. We have 5 in ones place. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here we have 2 bundles of 10, which will give us 20 and 5. So how do we count it? We can count it as 10 plus 10, which is 20, plus 5, which will give us 25. Or we can also read it as 10 plus 10 gives us 20. So 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Number 2 in tens place, which will give us 2 tens, plus we have number 5 in the ones place, so we will write 5 ones, which can also be written as 2 tens with 10 plus 10, which will give us a number 20, plus 5 ones, which will give us a number 5. So this is the expanded form of the number 25. Students, I hope you enjoyed today's maths video. So keep practicing. Thank you.